Prime Minister Mark Jefferson Golding. From 2012 to 2016, the last PNP administration introduced to Jamaica in a fundamental way the concept of logistics as a functional area of the economy and the logistic hub as a strategy for economic growth. The next PNP administration will be making more complex and to point out the connection between the supply chain and the value chain and to drive industry in the process. So I'll be focusing on innovation and industry. So ladies and gentlemen, imagine for a moment that you're standing at a crossroads. Behind you lies a path we have walked for 63 years, a path paved with bauxite dust and tourist footprints on the sands of our seashores. Ahead of you stretches a new highway, one that we must build together. The question isn't whether change is coming to Jamaica. The question is, will we lead that change or will we be swept along by it? The only certainty in today's world is uncertainty. Global disruptions have become our new normal. But here's what I know about us Jamaicans. We don't just survive disruption. We dance with it. We turn crisis into creativity, challenges into championships. Let's be honest with ourselves. Our bauxite reserves won't last forever. Tourism, as wonderful as it is, leaves us vulnerable to every hurricane, every global pandemic, every economic shock that comes our way. And our over-reliance on remittances, now under significant threat, has undermined economic resilience and stifled domestic productivity, leaving a nation vulnerable and limiting long-term development. We've built our house on shifting sands, and it's time to pour a new foundation. But here's the beautiful thing about this moment. With every disruption comes an opportunity for reinvention. Think about it. The same digital revolution that threatens traditional industries is the same force that can connect a young programmer in Spanish Town to clients in Silicon Valley. The same climate change that challenges our agricultural sector can drive us towards becoming the Caribbean's first truly green economy. This is why we must embrace the PNP's initiative, Jamaica 4.0. Jamaica 4.0 is not a slogan, but a movement and a whole-of-nation approach. Jamaica 4.0 means building a knowledge-based economy where a brilliant mind in Mandeville is just as valuable as one in Manhattan. It means creating tech innovation zones in Montego Bay, Kingston, Mandeville, and Port Antonio. It means creating industrial parks in St. Thomas, St. Catherine, Clarendon, Trelawney, and St. Mary. Places where our young people don't have to leave home to change the world. Picture this as well. Jamaican farmers using AI, as was just said, to predict weather patterns and optimize crop yields. Or musicians, not just creating the sounds of the world, the soundtrack of the world, but owning the digital platforms that distribute it. Or manufacturers, not just assembling products, but designing them with smart technology that makes Made in Jamaica a mark of innovation, not just pride. Recently, I met a young woman, let's call her Keisha, who created an app that helps small farmers connect directly with restaurants in Kingston. She didn't need $1 million loan or a foreign partner. She needed what Jamaica 4.0 will provide: reliable internet, access to training, and a government that says yes instead of wait. But transformation is not magic. It's policy, it's methods, it's processes, it's strategy. It's all of us working together. We will modernize our existing trade agreements and widen our market access and reduce trade friction and boost Jamaica's competitiveness. We will develop our modern industrial strategy to help us seize the most significant opportunities and create the most favorable conditions in key sectors for the companies of the future to emerge here in Jamaica. A PNP government will revamp Jamaica's global image, damaged over the past 9 years. To promote Made in Jamaica as a badge of quality and reliability, and launch an aggressive country branding and investment promotion campaign. Logistics is the lifeblood of modern commerce, and Jamaica is uniquely positioned to be its beating heart in the Americas. We will build logistics hubs that position Jamaica as the gateway between the Americas and the world. We will create over 100,000 direct jobs and 400,000 indirect jobs, not in 5 decades, but in the next decade, anchored in a bold SEZ infrastructure strategy. We will modernize agriculture, as was just discussed, so our farmers don't just grow food, they grow opportunity, wealth, and food security for all. We will establish a National Logistics and Supply Chain Council and National Innovation and a National Innovation Fund, because every breakthrough starts without someone who dares to dream differently. Let me say it clearly, because every breakthrough starts with someone who dares to dream differently. We will reform our education and workforce development systems, because you can't build a 21st century economy with 20th century skills. This is our moment. This is our choice. This is our Jamaica 4.0. We won't just extract, we'll create. We won't just survive, we'll thrive. We won't just participate in the global economy, we'll help to shape it. 63 years ago, our parents and grandparents chose independence. Today, we must choose innovation. They chose to govern themselves correctly, I may add, We must choose to grow ourselves. They dreamed of a free Jamaica. We must build a sustainable economy with inclusive growth and opportunity for all. Jamaica 4.0 isn't just our economic plan. It is our promise to every child who dreams of building something great without leaving home. It's our commitment to every entrepreneur who sees opportunity where others see obstacles. It's our covenant with generation yet unborn. Ladies and gentlemen, the era of extraction is ending. The age of innovation has begun. And it starts with us, here, today. Welcome to Jamaica 4.0. Let's build our future together. I leave you with the following video presentation, 2 minutes video presentation. The future of Jamaica 4.0, logistics hub implemented. Time come.
The Jamaica 4.0 Growth with Opportunity program breaks new ground. In today's market climate, countries no longer compete on products or services alone, but on their contribution to the global value chain. Goods and services are no longer produced in a single location. They are assembled and delivered across a network of territories, each adding value to the final product. This global value chain is driven by opportunity. Jamaica's government must therefore create an internationally competitive business environment to join and thrive in this chain. Policy decisions directly influence foreign direct investment and, by extension, impact both local and international investor confidence, especially among multinational corporations. The next step is for Jamaica's policies to evolve, from concepts and studies to execution platforms, from incentive-driven frameworks to innovation hubs, making significant value-added contributions to the global value chain. Only then can Jamaica become a catalyst for a new kind of business environment that delivers widespread local prosperity. Through its Jamaica 4.0, Growth with Opportunity, Jamaica will harness global economic dynamics to fuel domestic growth. And that is only the beginning. The 4 pillars of the program, best-in-class trade agreements, a forward-thinking industrial strategy, a bold investment promotion plan, and a global logistics initiative will form the foundation for a globally competitive economy. These tried and tested pillars, with tangible results across multiple industries, will define a roadmap for the program until 2030 and beyond. Beyond incentives, beyond growth, this will shape a global ecosystem where Jamaica becomes the gateway interconnecting the Americas to the world, building a new global trade order defined by connectivity, resilience, and opportunity.
One of our young, vibrant candidates, Miss Danishka Williams, Southwest St. Anne, to address culture and the creative industries.
Good evening. Let me also observe all protocols, but a very special good evening to our next Prime Minister of Jamaica, Comrade Mark Golding. Jamaica's cultural identity is one of our greatest treasures and one of our most valuable assets globally. From the pounding heartbeat of reggae and dancehall that moves people from here in Kingston to Tokyo in Japan, to the bold colors and textures of our fashion, from theater that brings stories to life, to dance floors that unite strangers in joy, from the wisdom of our storytellers and the brilliance of our designers. Our culture carries the spirit, the voice, and the vision of our Jamaican people. Culture and the creative industry can no longer be viewed as just a matter of pride. Culture and the creative industry has to be viewed as an area of opportunity to help our Jamaican people thrive. The global creative economy is valued at more than $3 trillion US. Yet we know that in Jamaica, with our passion, our unmatched talent, and our originality, our Jamaican people deserve better. They deserve more. Time come for us to put our creatives first and ensure that the work that they put in are put on the global stage so that they can also thrive. Because as Bob Marley has done, we know there are many other creatives in Jamaica that can do the same and more. The People's National Party believes that culture and the creative sector are not just about entertainment and artistic expression. It is a serious driver of economic growth, of job creation, and innovation. It is a vehicle for community transformation, and it is a pathway for our young people to turn their dreams into reality and into viable careers. Today we say, time come to invest in our people, to protect their work, and to build the infrastructure that will take Jamaican culture further than ever before. Our approach is clear, our vision is bold, and our commitment to our people remains unwavering. First, we will invest in the creative industry like never before, establishing a $1 billion creative economy fund designed to support business development, content creation, training, and community-based arts. We will create a creative industry park and music heritage museum in none other than Trenchtown, honoring our icons while nurturing the next generation of talent. And across the island, from Portland to St. Anne to Westmoreland, we are improving small studios, creative hubs, and community venues, so no corner in Jamaica is left out of this creative movement. And secondly, as one of the youngest candidates here, we are proud to say that we will also be investing in our young people, placing special focus on youth employment and capacity building. We will open doors for our young people through internship and mentorship in every creative field. We will retool the Creative Production and Training Center, the Media Technology Institute, with cutting-edge training in film, animation, in music, and audiovisual production. And from early childhood classrooms to adult learning centers, we are prepared to expand the cultural curriculum. Because creativity is not just an inborn gift. We know it must be nurtured at every stage of life. The third thing we will do is strengthen business development and regulation for creatives. Through Jamaica Creative, Through Jamaica Creatives, we will help artists and innovators become investment ready and market their work globally. We will introduce a national business certification program for creatives, revise outdated trade policies, create special entertainment zones that are properly planned with community input, And I've identified one in my constituency, and I know my colleagues have done the same. And we will simplify entertainment licensing through a single national system. Fourth, we will ensure policy reform and institutional strengthening. We will reinstate and empower the National Cultural and Creative Industry Commission, streamline government agencies to remove duplication. And if you're in the industry, you know how important that is. And ensure that public funds for creative projects are spent transparently and fairly. Let me go again. We will ensure that public funds for the creative projects are spent transparently and fairly. We will repatriate important Jamaican artifacts held overseas and modernize our museums and galleries. And yes, we will bring back the cultural passport program so our young people can put the devices down and experience the richness of our Jamaican culture firsthand. We have a plan to bring culture and tourism together, finally, in a way that benefits our communities. We will work hand in hand with the Ministry of Tourism to reinstate and promote community festivals to ensure that Jamaican culture is at the center of our tourism identity. So when my tourists are going to Bob Marley in 9 Mile, they can stop in Alexandria and enjoy some opportunities and some good fun with my constituents. And finally, we will give national recognition to 2 giants of Jamaican culture. We will confer the honor of national hero on the Honorable Robert Nesta Marley, who, might I add, is from my constituency, and the Honorable Louise Bennett Coverley, in recognition of their enduring legacies and the way they carried Jamaica to the world with dignity, authenticity, and brilliance. Ladies and gentlemen, the People's National Party understands this simple truth. Culture is not a side note. It's not a side hustle. Culture is the heart of our story as Jamaicans. It is the very heartbeat of this nation. When we invest in our creatives, we are investing in Jamaica's future. When we protect our cultural heritage, we are strengthening our identity. And when we take our talent to the world, we are claiming our rightful place in the global economy. So let us build a Jamaica where our creative people thrive, our culture shines, and our economy grows. Time come for the creative economy to take center stage. Time come for Jamaica to lead the world, not just in rhythm, but in revenue, in recognition, and in respect. Jamaica, time come for our creatives. Thank you.